Hello, I'm the Dark Master, and welcome back to my LEGO reviews. In today's video, we shall be reviewing set number 40342, LEGO Ninjago 2019 minifigure set. It comes with 59 pieces and 4 minifigures. Let's start this time with the packaging. Now normally I don't go over this sort of stuff outside of, say, random pictures, but I think it's warranted in this case. Most of the small minifigure packs I've reviewed up to this point have the minifigures pre-assembled, and all one would build are the weapons, which always kinda irked me. It seemed lame and really went against the whole notion of LEGO. In contrast here, the minifigures are disassembled and you can build them. The minifigure shaped holding device, those are pretty neat. The instructions are useful. In terms of total pieces, the maroon samurai helmet and armor pieces are pretty good. The belt piece and nice whip are pretty good too. Speaking of, let us start with the minifigures. Left to right, we have Legacy Kai, the new exclusive Clutch Powers, a Blizzard Archer, and a Pyro Destroyer. Let's start with the heroes of the set, starting with the Ninja, Legacy Kai. Legacy Kai is pretty similar to all the Kai Legacy figures. He has the same head with two faces, one happy, the other serious scowl, the bandage injury. The hood wrap is similar to the Legacy one, but it has a yellow marking exclusive to the Season 11 wave. He bears a singular katana, which fits into his armor piece that covers his left shoulder. The torso print is pretty well detailed with the golden dragon. The dark red belt is fine, as are the leg prints. I can't really say much about them because they're just kind of generic and they haven't been reused a lot, I've noticed. The back print isn't easily seen, but fine overall. Perfectly average figure, but it is definitely the weakest of the four in the set. The second quote-unquote hero, in very heavy quotes, is the legendary Clutch Powers, also known as Dr. Powers or Professor Clutch Powers. Known from the movie LEGO Adventures of Clutch Powers, this is his first official minifigure, and he alone justifies buying the set. Though there are some changes between the movie version and the final minifigure. He has Anakin's hairpiece in black, and beneath which he has a two-sided face. The front, which depicts him with a eye patch, and the other reveals that it's fake and not really needed. So it's kind of, why would you do that? That seems to be very dangerous for your depth perception. We also see his greater age than in the movie, as he now has some stubble and sideburns to indicate the 10 years that have passed since his movie was released, which is technically speaking not canon with the Ninjago lore, but it's still been 10 years since his last adventure, so the aging still works. His torso print is pretty good. The intricate details with the crumpled up shirt and collar, the little badge with the initials CP on it. Oh no. He has stitches plus brown arms. The back print has more tears and patches plus an even larger logo of CP. he has this piece used by Skylar and Batgirl as a utility belt in black. His legs are tan, whereas in the original movie, he had blue pants. For accessories / weapons, he has an Indiana Jones-esque whip for both transport and weaponry. Now let's go over the villains. First we get a Blizzard Archer. He has the rank standard maroon helmet, but with a bladed weapon used as a horn piece. Beneath that, we have the standard Ice Warrior face that looks like frozen flesh with frostbite. One has a mustached scowl, the other has ice growing out of the left eye socket. Man, that's just painful. His armor is less bulky, with slight coverage of the left arm and some horns, which is maroon. The right arm is translucent blue. The torso print is very detailed, with the ice covering the already detailed samurai armor. The back print has slightly less ice, but is otherwise forgettable. The leg print upon the gray legs is kinda weak though, no side printing, and it's just less detailed overall. Despite being a Blizzard Archer, for weaponry, he wields not a bow, but a spear. I mean, it's pretty complex with 5 pieces, but still, it doesn't really fit his rank. Now let's go over the next and probably weakest of the figures. Here we have a Pyro Destroyer, and much like Legacy Kai, is pretty much the same as that in many other sets. He does have a T-Torch weapon exclusive to the set though, but it's the same copper round shield, same copper Cobra armor, same dual-molded Cobra head in brown and translucent orange as that of all the other Pyro Destroyers. I mean, it is just barely above the Kai figure in the sense that it has an exclusive weapon, but it's really not all that exclusive. The torso and leg prints are good, but I mean, that's true for pretty much all the Pyro Vipers, so overall, probably the weakest of the minifigures. Now let's go over the build of the set. So this small shrine is pretty much a glorified weapons rack that contains a mixture between the 2 fractions of Season 11, which by the way never meet. It's a very interesting design with the black and tan bricks. The ice half has more of these blades and a nice shield, plus some hollow translucent blue studs. The fire half has an actual weapon with a flame dagger, plus those painful triangle pieces in translucent orange. Perhaps this is intentional design, meant to highlight the more aggressive villain Asphira's Pyro Vipers versus the more defensive Blizzard Samurai. Or maybe it's just a side build added to increase piece count and really doesn't have any moral or symbolic meaning. That seems more likely. Overall, this is a decent little set. 2 of the minifigures are great, 1 average, and another kind of just weak. The weapons are pretty much forgettable, and the side build is blech. But if you like me and want more villains, and that sweet clutch power minifigure, which pretty much justifies the buying, well then you can buy it. Otherwise, you can probably pass on this set. I'm the Dark Master, and subscribe for more LEGO videos.